today I'm making specimen cards out of playing card bases. This is what I'm going to make. Let me somewhat show you how I made that. Hi everyone, my name is Mary Lou and this is Create Junk Journals with Mary Lou. Confession time. So what happened is I made these and promptly deleted the first half of the video. Of course I did that. But I want to tell you how I came to make the tops, like how I did this, so that how I made them so grungy and pretty, so that you can get an idea, and then we'll kick into the second half and then we'll decorate a couple. But I just like, I am really angry at myself right now that I did this. So I took playing cards, 2 playing cards, and I took a tea bag and then I collaged the tea bag onto the playing cards. When it was dry, I cut holes in it, and that is where I believe the second video comes in. So that is really all it is, and it was a lot of work. And I am very disappointed that I lost all of that. So I'm making it out of playing cards, flashcards, and Project Life cards. How gorgeous are these? I think they're fantastic. But yeah, that part of the video is gone. I apologize. I'm still going to put the rest of it out there, so you can see how I'm progressing after that. But I am very disappointed that I spent so much time and did so much effort in creating these beauties, and then I promptly deleted the video. I did. I just deleted it. I just went, I don't need that anymore. Click. Do you really want to do that? Yeah, absolutely. Click. Gone. Now what? Now it's gone. So, yeah, I am trying to recover from that. Stay tuned. Check out the rest of the project. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, I have cut, or I have finished all these cards. I have cut transparencies for each. So now I just need to cut the holes in all of them so that the next step can be to glue them. One of them is going to have a piece of lace, just like this one, so that I have a set of 2. And I'll probably do that with this set. Okay, I've got all the transparency pieces laying right here in a pile, or that's what I'm doing, because I want to put them all together with the masking tape. So now we're really mask making. Let's just get this done. So I'm just taping them all together. There we go. The all the playing card ones I want to do with the egg shape. It just works really nicely, so that's what I want to do. not wanting to go all the way through though. So I do have to use my scissors every time just to cut that last little bit off before I rip the card under on the bottom, because that's just not cool. There we go. One. See, now we're moving. So now I have these two left, and I don't want to cut through the numbers on both sides. If I do it like this, and I grab the big cutter, which is, I believe that's the blue one. Yeah. So if I take the blue cutter and I move this over just slightly and up a little. Then I get just a little, just a little oval. Without losing the numbers on the front. I will lose the number on the back, but I didn't want to lose it on both sides. And I can keep that 6, and I can actually stick it right there. And then it's still usable from both sides, but I wanted to keep it like that. So this one, I'll do the blue one on the where the numbers stay. So I'm doing the same thing. Oh, I did it for this one. There we go. So I did lose the 5, but again, I can put that 5 right there. So there we go. I have all of them cut out. Oh, these are even. Look at that. So I need a set of cards where I can put another piece of fabric in there, and then I will put a mass make for all the other ones. I'll just continue on with that. So I have some cheesecloth. And I'm just taking a chunk off of it. I have lots of cheesecloth. This was just right here. And I don't need a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put 3-in-1 glue all the way along the edges. And then I'm stretching out the cheesecloth without making it strange looking. I don't know if you know what I mean. So I'm just stretching it, but I'm stretching it evenly. Whereas if I'm using it for a distress project, then I wouldn't pull it even. I would just pull at it on one side and get the threads to go a little wonky and stuff. But now I'm just stretching it evenly. There we go. And there's my I just saw that, and I thought, oh, I can do that. So I don't know if you are realizing, but this is going to be these two cards are the ones that I am going to decorate at the end of this. And the rest can just go in the stash. Okay, put some glue on this side. And I'm using 3-in-1 glue on my playing cards because they're plastic, so it's a little harder to get them to stick together. So with 3-in-1 glue, they will. And I gotta make sure that I'm lining them up properly. That's kind of cool. So then I have a set. One with cheesecloth and one with lace. So the rest is all just going to get the transparency on the inside. So I'm just opening them up. This is going to be fairly quickly. Glue around here, glue on there. Okay. Grab a piece of transparency, cut a piece off of it because it's too big. Stick it in there, put the second card on top, and ta-da! Same with the next one. Open it up. And there we go. We have all 10 of them built. So after 3 out of the Project Life cards, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plain ones with, or playing cards with transparencies. I have 2 sets of flashcards with transparencies. And then I also have these 2, one with cheesecloth and one with lace. So these I want to decorate a little bit. And because I am using lace and fabric and cheesecloth is fabric, so I think I have a little piece of this left, or actually I have a bigger piece left, and I think I want to put that like that on here. So I'm just going to cut around. So I just want to decorate a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot, but these I want to do kind of, I've never finished my sewing journal. So I was like, well, I can do a couple of these cards for in my sewing journal. That would be kind of cool. And make them match a little bit. Use for a specimen card for in a in a sewing journal. Well, one, you're going to use fabrics and stuff, but I have these. Throwing them everywhere. So I have 2 different ones. So I think I want to use that. I don't know if I want to use this one. I think I want to scan that one first. So I'll just take the Rick Rack one, because how cool is that, right? And I'm just cutting the Rick Rack part off. I want to put that right there. Taking my vintage photo. And I'm just going to make some bits and pieces that I can use. So right here, I have a big jar full of little snaps and a little hook of these snaps on it. And that doesn't take much, right? I can just put one on the bottom, one on the top, and there's a snap. So I want to put a couple on there because I have a ton, and some look crazy old. So this is like a sewing specimen card. I have have another piece here. Do I have a top with that? I don't think so. Well, maybe, hold on. Do these two go to, oh, there's a square one. Oh, how cool. Yes. So we just have the snaps on there. There's even a screw in there too. How cool is that? So I have some rickrack too. And I think I want to take some of the rickrack. And if I can, I would like to put it all the way around that circle or that egg shape. So I'm just going to put glue on there. And I'm very carefully putting this around here. And the sun is shining now and it's making it very difficult to see for me, but that's okay. I am not complaining that the sun is shining. Trust me. Okay. How pretty is that? That's very, very cute. So I have a giant, I just saw this gigantic snap. So I think I want to put that on here as well. Why not? There it goes. I think that is so cool. Because it's going in a sewing journal, right? So it can be pretty much anything. So I can put a little piece. Right there. Let's see if we can fray it. No, it is kind of like bias tape, so it's not going to fray easily. But I can put this on there. Let's cut it a little straighter. Famous last words. Put it right there. So right now I'm just throwing stuff at it and hoping to God that it is going to turn into something. I'm just playing. Really, that's all I'm doing. It works. So this. Lots of these things as well. There's another snap that is just sticking in there and it doesn't want to come out. What about this? Whoops. If I open this up just a little bit more. Then I think this will fit through here. And I can put it right there. And then if I take Where did that fabric go? Another piece of that fabric. Right there. These are from garters, I think. No, they're not from garters. Sock holders. I just love this. I am going to match it with this piece because it just, the colors just match perfectly, but I don't know if I want to put it on the fabric. I think I want to put rickrack on here, like that. Because that way it's a sample card for rickrack. Let's cut the edges off. There. And I want this kind of like that on there. It works. It does work. Yeah. So I think I want to make this a sample card for a shoe. And I think I can do, like when you have like these fancy little shoes, they have hook and eyes, right? So why don't I put some of these on here? I have a giant one. Oh, I can put this one on here this time. I don't know if you're catching, but I'm not wanting to get rid of the elastic here. But I can staple the elastic there, stick this like that. That would work. Grab my stapler. So I'm going to staple the elastic right here to the top. Right there. And then I'm taking the 3-in-1 glue. I'm lifting this up, putting 3-in-1 glue right here. And sticking this in there. And hooking this on there and laying it down. And that should all be be held down by 3-in-1 glue. There we go. Except for the elastic, of course, which doesn't need to be held down. I think it needs it. I kind of like it just like that. So I'm just going to ink that. I'm going to take my fast grab tacky glue. Stick this down. I just need something right here. I can use another piece of the rickrack. Why not? So I'll put is this attached? Yes. Okay, so I'm putting a little bit right there, a little bit right there. sliding the rickrack right underneath the shoe. Cutting it off at that holder, and then picking it back up on the other side, turning it around, cutting a piece off and sliding it back under the shoe. There we go. That's pretty good. I do feel like I need something on the cheesecloth. I may just put some labels on there. I know, I forgot to ink around it. It's okay. I'm just wrapping this around. No, I don't think I want it there. I think I want it right there. Okay, I think I am good with that. I don't know if I want to do anything more than what is there now, because it might be just too much. But right now, this is really cool. I'm very happy with that. I was not looking forward to this project at all. This was one of the ones of that I added, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And it is just, there's some projects that I just don't like. Specimen cards are one of them. But like this, it is kind of cool. I may put a little bit through the sewing machine as well later, if I want to, but I don't know if it needs it. So I've got these two decorated, and I think they are fantastic. I really like them. I think I have a problem. So I am just checking out the feed that I have going from the camera. And it looks like the sunshine has interfered with the whole project. So I am not sure if you have been able to see the whole project that I have made. It's not as bad as what I am thinking it is, but I am not sure if anything got recorded properly because the sun is shining and the shadows are so big on everything that I think it is really dark. There's nothing I can do about that. The sun is shining. It is behind me, so it is shining in there, and I didn't realize it in time. So I will be checking it, but I can't do it right away. I want to show you what I have made, and I am holding the camera at a different angle right now. Let's see if I can put it back on the tripod. And I'm trying to maneuver myself in a way where the shadows are not interfering with the sunlight. Yeah, it sounds weird. But anyway, I have done these, so they are finished. And I'm hoping that you saw most of it. I think they are absolutely fantastic. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are not done. Oh, I made way more than what I thought I was going to. 2 of these, that's 6, that's 9, and then 2 more. So I made 11. I was only going to make 10. But look how beautiful they are. When I'm ready to decorate them, all I have to do is decorate them. I don't have to do anything else to them. I don't have to build them. I don't have to do that anymore. So that is done. I really like these two with the little windows. And I love the tea bags on it that make everything look super distressed. Then we have the Project Life cards, and those are, all three are different. You can see how badly the sun is shining. I am sitting in a way where you don't even want to know. So yeah, I really like these. This one says explore. So whatever you can put on there, like you can put a piece of map in there or something like that. Then I did these, and this is where I am the saddest if that doesn't show on camera, because look how absolutely fantastic this is. I had, whoops, this little jar that I found at a thrift store in a bag of buttons, and it has all kinds of snaps and hooks and everything in there, and that's what I used. These are vintage snaps that I found in that jar, that I put on there. These are all they were all in that jar, and then here as well. So this one is hanging loose, just a little hook, and then these I've glued on there. I'm hoping that you can see it, but I am very happy with how these two turned out. They are going to go into my sewing journal. So the only thing left for today is to see what project I'm going to make tomorrow. So there's my bowl. Today was specimen cards, and so check, done. I am very happy that they are done. If you are trying something similar, please let me know and show me. I'm very curious always to see what other people are doing with the projects that I am putting up. So here's my bowl with all my other projects in here still. So I'm going to pick one for tomorrow. And it's this one. Please, 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 something fun. Accordion envelopes. I have no idea what I mean by that. Accordion envelopes. I am going to have to figure that one out. But yes. So you're going to have to tune in and see what the heck that is. Because I don't even know, and I came up with it. How bizarre. All right, so that is for tomorrow. For today, thank you so much for tuning in and for sticking with me if you made it all the way to here. I hope you had some laughs with me, and I hope you're inspired by what I was making. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss what I am doing with accordion envelopes. What the heck is an accordion envelope? I have somewhat of an idea of what what I was thinking about, but it's a little silly. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.